System message. Maintenance of the HDD database is complete. Redundant data cleanup progress is at 99.8%. Connection testing is now available.
Finally! If I hadn't seen Signorine sighing at the electricity bill lately, I really would have thought Fairy had just been asleep these past few days.
Screening redundant data. Screening complete. Current cleanup progress, 85.1%.
Huh? I could have sworn it just said the redundant data was nearly cleared. So why is it that after the connection test it suddenly... No way this was my fault, right?
Based on current data, it appears the recent actions of the creator have caused ether activity fluctuations in Hollow 0 and the 6 Great Hollows. Some of the HDD's calculation data from these hollows has become invalid. During the connection test, the system automatically recalculated everything, resulting in redundant data buildup.
This explanation sounds much more reasonable than me secretly stuffing redundant data into the HDD system. Oh, what a tragic setback for a proxy. Well, all right then, Wise. Let's do something else first. And with Gilded Carrot Day coming up soon, there shouldn't be anything urgent, so we still have a bit of time to relax.
Careful, Belle. You're gonna jinx us. And just like that, my point is proven. Something always pops up when you say that.
It's Jane calling.
Good morning, managers. Are you two still in Wi-Fi these days?
I have no memory of ever telling you we were in Wi-Fi, but yes, Belle and I are still staying at Suibian Temple.
Oh dear. Looks like my timing couldn't be worse.
Jane, you are our VVIP member at the video store. You don't have to be shy with us. Just say what you need.
All right then, I'll keep it short. If it works for you two, I'll stop by the video store tomorrow night. I have a special commission issued by a certain rapidly rising individual from public security, and it needs to be delivered to Phaethon. It's a special case, so I'll need you both to coordinate quickly.
Why are you speaking so bluntly? Mentioning our identities out of the blue? Faith in this? Public security that?
I understand your concerns. To be honest, the client didn't tell me the reason for commissioning you two directly either. But with Gilded Carrot Day coming up, there's been a string of intelligent construct citizens suddenly losing control throughout the city, so things really are urgent. And the client suspects it might be connected to some kind of illegal intelligent entity.
So PubSec is after an intelligent entity suspect. Hold on. Didn't Fairy detect an intelligent data entity in Blockspring? Could they be related?
I was hoping we could keep playing our roles as video store managers and loyal customer a little longer. Who would have guessed that we'd end up talking about our other work so quickly?
Juniors, why are you two holed up in your room again? I've got something fun to share with you.
Good morning, Senior Fufu. What's the fun news?
Shifu said that because of Xiaoguang, this year's lighting ceremony will be held at Phylum Heights. Instead of having Bangbu light the year light like before, this year's organizers want to invite us as guests to do it with our mystic techniques. And rumor has it, Cersei is making her comeback at this very ceremony. I've never seen her perform live before.
Cersei? But she retired years ago.
I know, right? So even though it's just a rumor, I'm super excited. Anyway, with something this big going down, there's no way I'm not bringing my precious juniors along. I came today to invite you both to light up the year light together. After all, the lighting ceremony's being broadcast citywide, so we need to practice. You guys don't have anything else going on, right?
Thanks for thinking of us, Senior Fufu. Wise and I didn't really have anything special going on, but an important commission came in just now. We've got to head back to 6th Street.
Do you really have to go back? When will you return? Every Gilded Carrot Day, Junior Yin-Hoo always shows off his cooking skills. He even said that since you two are here this year, he'd add a couple extra dishes. It's not that I'm craving the food. I'm just feeling sorry for you two. Judging by your faces, you're not changing your minds. But if you finish the commission early, be sure to come back to Swabian Temple around Gilded Carrot Day. Otherwise, you'll miss out on the lucky money from Shifu and all your seniors.
But I heard the lucky money in Wi-Fi usually amounts to only a few dozen dennies.
Junior Wise, you already looked into it beforehand?
Progress update. Maintenance on the HDD system database is complete. Redundant data cleanup is at 87.4%.
Huh? Why do I feel like the cleanup progress is a bit stuck compared to when we were at Swabian Temple?
Notification. Unknown data interference detected. Cleanup progress is slower than expected. Background processing is recommended. To accelerate the process, consider activating full force mode.
What's full force mode?
In full force mode, all of my computing power is routed into a single dedicated thread. During that time, processing speed increases by 120%. Power and data usage will spike by 200%, and nearby users may experience some network disruption.
Then let's just run it in the background.
Transferred to background processing. During processing, I will plan your schedule. Based on past travel records from Master and Second Assistant, I have generated the following recommendations.
Of course. A good manager's gotta do what a good manager's gotta do. Just hand me the tape. I'll go right away.
Looks like Belle's schedule is booked up before Jane arrives. In that case, Fairy, mind generating an exclusive itinerary just for the assistant manager?
Roger that. Evaluating transportation options, event appeal, and other variables to generate a new plan. Confirm plan. 404 Live House.
What? So my destination is the same as Belle's? Fairy, we don't do that whole absolute fairness thing in our family.
During routine information filtering, I noticed a rise in online posts mentioning 404 Live Music and Angels of Delusion. It was a reasonable conclusion.
So when you said you were busy, you were actually keeping tabs on that little idol group from 404. I haven't seen a single update about them since last time.
Negative. The strongest AI assistant in New Eridu remains fully dedicated to the Master's commissions and has never been negligent.
I was only kidding. But Fairy, you heard it too, right? Public security thinks an illegal intelligent entity is behind the recent incidents. So stay sharp, okay? Don't let them mistake you for one.
Wise, you're way too cautious. Fairy's always careful, and we've already checked in with Chingy, so there shouldn't be any problem. That commission, it's probably just because they need Fairy's help, right? Besides, I think Fairy's recommendation is pretty good. Since we're free anyway, why don't we drop the tape 18 brought over off at 404 and check the place out while we're there?
I was getting used to seeing 404 always empty. Never thought they'd manage to open before Gilded Carrot Day.
If we go now, do you think we'll run into Suna and the others?
Maybe. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing them perform on stage. Belle? Let's check out what's going on downstairs.
Over here's the drink stand and rest area. This place is so hidden away, but it's a whole different world once you go downstairs. Is that Nangong's voice?
Make every step feel right as we go. La 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 la. Get the music back. No can do. It's almost Gilded Carrot Day. As they say, practice makes perfect. Nangong, Luna, stop that! I'm blacking out.
Apologies, manager.
I'm so sorry if I had my bad.
No worries.
Darling, I found those records you were talking about. Oh, well now, who exactly do we have here?
Sorry, managers. Letting you see things this chaotic is totally my failure as the leader of Angels of Delusion. That's right, Nangong. It was your failure. Ahem. As compensation, allow us to offer you 2 extremely sought-after tickets to the Gilded Carrot Day special show for the Delulus. This will be Angels of Delusion's first live performance, and tickets are practically impossible to get right now. That's right, impossible to get. Even though we, Angels of Delusion, are hosting the show, we can't give out tickets as we please. But since what happened just now was our fault, we'll be sure to have tickets sent to you later.
Really? Then my brother and I will gladly accept your kindness. It's the performance on the night of Gilded Carrot Day, right?
Belle, you just naturally slipped into full-on holiday mode. But we still got that thing we were asked to handle.
Ah, so manager also has other business to attend to.
Yeah, we've still got some stuff to take care of. So we might not be able to make it on the night of Gilded Carrot Day.
Aw, our tickets were returned so fast.
I knew it. Bragging about how our tickets are impossible to get wasn't going to work at all. Nobody wants them, even though they're free. I knew Nangong's lies never hold up long, but not this quick. Nothing we can do, I guess. We can't hold up the manager's work. Oh, man! What do we do?
Hold on. If things go smoothly, we should be able to wrap it up before Gilded Carrot Day. Maybe we can still make it to the show, right?
Why did he just give in like that? What am I even supposed to say now? Since Wise is all for it, we'll definitely try our best to make it.
How nice! Now your show's one step closer to being impossible to get.
I've been wondering, is this their instructor? She looks a bit like someone I know. But if it really was Lady Circe, how could everyone stay so calm? Never mind. I'll just pretend it's a coincidence.
Ah, right. I forgot. Miss Cecilia hasn't met you guys yet. This is Belle, and this is Wise. They run the video store down the street called Random Play. They've helped us out before, and their store's doing pretty well too. The number of visitors they get just barely surpasses what we get on our fan page. Nangong! That's a little rude.
Wise and I have been away, so the Bamboo have been running the video store, and yeah, business slowed down. But does that still slightly surpass your online page?
Turns out everyone here is equally rude.
It's fine, really. Belle and Wise already know what we're like.
So, can a barely noticed group like us with fewer fans than a niche video store seriously host a show?
Niche video store, huh? I'm not sure whether that's supposed to compliment our taste or insult it, but for the record, we have plenty of members.
That's right. And our members trust us a lot. One loyal member even topped up 500,000 Dennies for us once.
500,000 Dennies? Oh, with that kind of money, we could finish all the stage setup and promo materials for the show. All of that would only cost 500,000 Dennies. Well, we didn't even add any costumes or promotion. It's the only way we can save money.
If ticket sales go smoothly, the funds for preparing the show shouldn't be a problem, right?
But will our tickets really sell? Just like Nanggong mentioned, this is our first ever in-person performance. If we fail, Angels of Delusion will be stuck on our online page, posting videos every day while counting a handful of views. I don't want that!
Suna, pull yourself together. Your new song's pretty much done, right? Let's give it a listen. Maybe the manager can offer some feedback too?
My brother and I probably can't offer much good advice when it comes to music, but we're totally interested in hearing Suna's work. Could we have the honor of hearing the demo?
That song? It's still just an early draft.
Aw, but it's so good! Nanggong didn't even get through the whole song.
Suna, let us listen. Okay. I need to make some preparations. I can't embarrass myself in front of the manager. Miss Cecilia, could you take a listen to this part for me?
Suna's still getting ready. Nanggong and Arya seem to be chatting about something. I'll go listen to them.
We've already made it this far. You two can't back down now. Besides, this is advice from the wishing sprite we're talking about.
I know! I'm really looking forward to finishing the show with everyone. It's just... I'm a little worried. Huh? Manager?
Arya, you seemed a bit troubled just now. Is there anything I could help you with? After all, as the manager, I've played a huge part in Random Play's business. So when it comes to sales, I guess that makes me your senior, Arya.
Says the manager who's never worked the front desk and leaves the tape sorting and restocking to me. And if we're talking about why business has been slow lately, you really owe 18 an apology, Belle.
Wow. I always thought the little issues Angels of Delusion had were just because the three of us spent so much time together. Cause, you know, a little friction is hard to avoid. But now that I see it, the duo doesn't seem all that harmonious either.
It's not that we don't get along. It's just that Suna and I, need some encouragement from time to time.
Alright. Well, since the manager's trying so hard to help, why don't you just tell them what you're worried about, Arya?
Honestly, it's just that we've never performed in front of a live audience before. We've only ever posted videos online. A live performance means being up close with our fans, just like this, face to face, seeing each other clearly.
Arya, you look so pretty. You're made for being on stage. Is it just stage fright since you've never done a live show before?
No, I'm not that great. What I mean is, sometimes I really do doubt whether I'm someone who can stand on stage in front of everyone.
Arya!
I'm just overthinking it.
Oh, please! If even you don't have the confidence to get up on stage, what's poor Suna supposed to do? After all, even if no one's seen you in person, everyone's heard your voice.
Now that you mention it, ever since I first met you all, I've had this feeling that Arya's voice sounded familiar.
It really sounds like that singer who used to be the talk of the whole city, right?
was a long time ago. And back then, I wasn't even... Anyway, let's go see how Suna's doing. I really want to hear the rest of that song.
Manager, your cheering lines up perfectly with Suna's beat. Maybe next time you could join Suna for my vocal class?
So you're the vocal coach for Angels of Delusion. But I don't think vocal lessons are really my thing.
Looks like I haven't earned your trust yet. What about the other manager? What do you think of Suna's song?
I may not know much about music, but from what I've heard so far, it filled me with hope. So I'm sure it's a great one.
Thank you for saying that. But, manager, are you sure you're not good with music? Because honestly, my biggest dream is to write songs that bring hope.
Really? I'm honored to hear it.
Nice work, Suna. If you can talk like this while selling tickets, there's no way people won't buy them.
Gong, I'm being sincere.
I can back that up. Suna said the same thing to me, so it looks like you really are her kindred spirit, manager.
All right, everyone loves Suna's song. And if we want more people to hear it, we should start thinking about the Gilded Carrot Day performance.
Suna just said that we'll need about 500,000 dennies to prepare for the show, right? If I'm not mistaken, the lottery ticket I bought is about to be drawn. And the top prize is something like 500,000 dennies. What if?
What if you happen to hit the jackpot? Then you'd have an extra 500,000 dennies in your account. But that doesn't help with our performance budget at all. Gong, you fool! I know you've always been super lucky, but how can you still be bragging about it at a time like this?
Suna is right.
I feel like Namgong meant she'd spend the winnings on the show, but Suna isn't picking up on the hint at all. It's okay. We've still got all the tickets.
It's gonna take a while to sell all of them. But I just asked the Wishing Sprite. It recommended a holo commission to me, and the commission fee happens to be 500,000 dennies.
The Wishing Sprite? Aria's mentioned that a few times. Totally sounds like the kind of fairy tale a little girl would believe in. Still, entering the holo is no joke, and fairy tales won't save your skin from ethereals. I'd better dig deeper if I get the chance.
But that's your commission reward.
If I take the commission, Namgong and Suna can handle the prep work I was supposed to do. Then the reward should count as the whole group's funds, right? And when I'm back from the commission, you should be finished with the prep work, and we can all go out and sell tickets together. Doesn't that sound super reasonable?
That actually does make a lot of sense.
Aria, you just happened to get a 500,000 denny commission? Did the client say which holo you need to go to?
Let me see. It's pretty far. We're heading to Lemnian Hollow. Let's meet up in Phylum Heights tomorrow evening. I'll look up the route.
Aria, I want to go with you.
Huh?
I heard there's a shop called Yum Chasin in Phylum Heights. The desserts there are really unique. I want to try some.
Since when did you get this fixated on food? Weren't you worrying a few days ago that your face looked round on camera?
Aria, you think my face is too round, so you won't take me out for dessert.
No. You're the one who said that.
Poor Suna. Abandoned by Aria.
Namgong! Now is not the time to make things worse.
So are you taking me to Phylum Heights or not?
I never said I wouldn't take you. We've done simple holo commissions together before, haven't we? It's always best to have someone watching your back. I just thought, if we both go, all the ticket sale prep will end up on Namgong alone. Can she really manage it by herself?
Don't worry, I'll help out too.
Perfect. Suna and Arya take the commission while Miss Cecilia and I handle the show prep and tickets. When both sides are done, the three of us will head out together.
Yeah, some of the tickets need to be handed to our friends, and the rest we'll have to find a way to sell. Time's pretty tight.
Since tomorrow's plans are all set, should we all get back to practice for today?
Okay!
Managers, there's something I need to ask you. Could you come with me for a moment? Managers, there's something I'd like to ask of you both.
There's no need to be polite, Ms. Cecilia. Just tell us what you need. Wise and I would be happy to help.
Right. It's just, when Belle and I say we don't know much about music, we're not being modest at all.
You two are being too humble. But what I want to talk about actually has nothing to do with music. It's about the wishing sprite Arya mentioned earlier. It seems to be some kind of a strange, intelligent entity. Ever since I met Angels of Delusion, Arya has often asked it for advice whenever something happens. Arya is very sincere and trusting by nature, so I worry she might put blind faith in that wishing sprite. But with the upcoming performance and some other matters, I haven't really been in a position to ask her about it.
When it comes to intelligent entities, Wise and I know our stuff. Just leave it to us. Another intelligent entity issue. Public security is investigating one too. What are the odds?
Great. Thank you so much. If you ever need anything, feel free to ask me for help. Sorry, I need to step away for a moment. I'll leave the wishing sprite to you two then. If you have other questions for me, we can talk later, all right?
Belle, maybe you should ask the angels about the wishing sprite. You are the one they're most comfortable opening up to. I can head back and discuss it with Fairy as well.
Wise, you just want to go home early because you were traveling from Wi-Fi this morning and then went out again this afternoon. Fine, you can head back first. Arya's right over there. Wait, maybe I shouldn't go straight to her. Better check with Nanggong and Suna first.
What do we do? What do we do? Relax. If you get too nervous, then pretend everyone in the audience is like those spectators we borrowed last time to fill the frame during filming.
You can't say that! Every Delulu is a precious listener to us!
If you go off-key on stage because you're too nervous, it'll only make our precious Delulus even more disappointed.
Oh, forget it. I'm going to ask Arya.
I'm afraid asking Arya won't help you much. She never goes off-key. Time for a confidential Angels of Delusion meeting. If you're not part of the group yet, you're not allowed to sneak over and eavesdrop.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I wanted to ask about the commission. Does Arya chat with the wishing sprite often?
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you were here to sign up to join Angels of Delusion. All right. I'll stop teasing you. Arya's connection with the wishing sprite, it goes back to when we were trainees at that agency, with Suna writing songs for us behind the scenes. Ever since then, whenever Arya ran into trouble, she would go to it for advice.
Oh, I remember. It was pretty reliable. Its advice always sounded a bit vague, but it did help Arya make several important decisions. Like... don't know. That's something only Arya herself can talk about.
I thought it was just the client's ID, but now it sounds more like some kind of AI assistant? Have you guys ever asked it for advice?
Let me think. When was the last time the super confident, super amazing Nonggong ever humbly asked for advice? Or actually listened to someone else's opinion?
That would be when Miss Cecilia pointed out my pitch issues just now.
That one doesn't count!
Fine. I just find it a bit strange to ask some unfamiliar intelligent entity for advice on important matters. But Arya seems to get along really well with it. Miss Cecilia probably heard about that commission and worried Arya might trust the wishing sprite too blindly. So she asked you two to look into it, right?
Huh? No way. Then why wouldn't Miss Cecilia just ask Arya herself?
Because the two of them seem to be lacking mutual honesty. Unfortunately for the both of them, they forgot about Suna's virtue.
My virtue? I guess I am pretty honest.
Yup. If you ask me, I'd say that up to now, the Wishing Sprite has been a dependable guide for Arya, like a friend who points her in the right direction.
But its taste in music is pretty mediocre.
Thanks once again for your honesty, Suna. If you're curious about the Wishing Sprite manager, you can ask Arya. She's always happy to tell people about that friend of hers. As for the commission, Arya and Suna may look small, but their teamwork is solid, and regular ethereals can't touch them. That's why I'm not worried.
I see. I think I understand now. Thanks for letting me know. I don't see Arya around. Did she go upstairs?
Audience. Performance. Gilded Carrot Day. This is really important for Angels of Delusion. But the stage and the audience area, they're so close. Manager! Sorry, I was spacing out thinking about the performance. You know, it's our first time standing right in front of a live audience. You wanted to talk to me? Is there anything I can help you with?
No. It's just, you mentioned getting a commission from the Wishing Sprite, and I got a little curious. Hollows are dangerous places. Arya, are you sure this commission is legit?
Oh, so that's what you were worried about. I actually often, Suna, Nangong, and I often take on some simple hollow commissions. Since our page didn't get many views, and our album only sold a few copies, we had to find other ways to earn dennies if we wanted to keep making music. And the Wishing Sprite's advice has always been reliable, so I'm sure we'll earn the commission fee smoothly this time as well.
Does it advise you a lot?
Yes, it does! The Wishing Sprite is a good friend, a gift new Eridu gave me. If you don't believe me, manager, listen to this.
Wishing Sprite. I've got a chance to let all of New Eridu hear my singing, but I can't reveal my name.
What do you want New Eridu to hear more? Your name or your voice?
My voice, of course.
Then there's nothing to hesitate about.
Wishing Sprite. A girl invited me to join her group. But if I join, I'll have to do more than just sing.
There is no evidence that a song's impact is diminished by the performance that accompanies it.
Oh, you're right. I want to give it a try with them. I know we can bring joyful delusions to everyone. Wishing Sprite. We've posted so many videos, but it feels like no one listens to our songs or notices our performances.
Analysis. Online distribution is affected by many factors. Scans show your account's network environment is no different from the rest of New Eridu. And for now, there are no effective ways to optimize it.
Huh? I know that.
Hearing is a sensory channel that living beings cannot willingly shut off. And it depends only on the medium and the distance between the sound and the listener.
You mean, go to the listeners in person and sing for them? But how can I?
like this. Alright, I'll try harder. And if that day really comes, will you come see my performance, Wishing Sprite?
Maybe.
So the Wishing Sprite is actually a gently guiding friend. Though that tone does sound a little familiar. But an intelligent entity this kind and patient can't possibly be the one public security is after, right? No. Stay alert. The intelligent entity that's driving constructs out of control might be exactly the type that's good at pretending to be harmless. But there's no evidence right now. Jumping to conclusions will only cloud my judgment.
See? The Wishing Sprite really is a good, reliable friend. Every time I listen to it, I feel a little more confident.
Right. It really does seem friendly. I'd probably trust it too. But since it's still a holo commission, you and Suna need to be extra careful.
I know! Once I'm done with the commission, I'll focus fully on getting ready for Gilded Carrot Day. You'll come see us, right, Manager?
I come to 6th Street, I end up running into you, Belle. This must be fate.
Do you know each other?
I'm very close friends with Astra. But Ms. Cecilia, you and Astra know each other as well?
Sorry, as well doesn't quite apply here. I've known Miss Cecilia for a very, very long time. So long that back then, everyone called her by another name.
Astra.
Even someone as young as Belle must have heard it back then. Cersei.
So it really is you! I always felt you looked familiar, but I never dared to be sure. No wonder there's been all those rumors on internet lately about you making a comeback. Can I ask, why did you retire back then?
You know what? From my experience, every time I bump into the manager, something interesting and wonderful happens. The manager is a very reliable friend. She's the one who saved my performance last year on Gilded Carrot Day. Besides, she already knows the girls pretty well, right? Maybe she's the one who can help you untangle this knot in your heart. Why not give it a shot?
But honestly, it's not really a knot in my heart. Just a coward running away from their problems. The reason I retired is simple. I could no longer perform my songs. Maybe it was the PTSD from the holo disaster. And when facing my audience, in the wake of such a catastrophic calamity, I found it so hard to trust that my voice could actually heal them. I'm sorry, I think I got a bit off track there.
I see. So, what happened after that?
We found Aria. She stepped in as my vocal double and recorded for my last few shows. Anyway, without the holo disaster, none of it would have happened. But from the moment I made that decision, even if I still had a chance to be forgiven, that key is held only in Aria's hands. New Eridu does not need a disgraced singer who once used a vocal double, even if she was lucky enough not to be exposed. Nor does it need a coward who fled the stage, even if she was once praised far beyond what she deserved.
Well, if you ask me, instead of blaming yourself, you should be asking for her forgiveness. Now I have to go back and tell my dear friend that you rejected their invitation to the lighting ceremony. Am I hearing that right?
Yes.
All right, then. I heard she's planning to approach that rising star Vesper as an alternative option. It's she's an actor who's an intelligent construct, and there have been several incidents lately of intelligent constructs losing control and injuring people.
Intelligent construct citizens losing control and injuring people? I've heard some things about it. Seems like it's connected to that intelligent entity suspect on the run, but I don't really know the details.
Whoa, so that's what's really going on. I knew you'd have all kinds of juicy gossip. No, since the victims from those incidents have more or less recovered, and public security doesn't want to cause a panic right before Gilded Carrot Day, none of this has attracted much attention. Though I disagree with making any assumptions. As the host of the Yearlight ceremony, my friend is doing her best to rule out any possible risks. It's only natural for her to be cautious.
They wouldn't really take the singer off the program over such a vague reason, would they?
No, they wouldn't. After all, she's an extremely talented singer and an outstanding employee of Topps Entertainment. And you know how it is. These things always have to take the sponsor's opinion into account. All right, if you're not going to be there, there's no point stressing over it. It's getting late. Belle lives on this street. What about you, Cece? Should I take you home?
Wait. Manager, you'll keep this between us, right? Over the past few years, both my voice and appearance have changed a lot. Aria's wondered about it before, but I always brushed it off. I still haven't figured out how to tell her the truth. But no matter what, I want her to hear it from me.
Okay, I promise I won't tell Aria about this. And I believe that once you're ready, you'll tell her yourself. Oh, about that wishing sprite you were worried about. I listened to what it said to Aria, and it actually sounded like a pretty reliable friend. But I'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Belle. You really are dependable. No wonder Astra and the girls trust you so much.